can you sue an AI? Sarah trusted technology. When an AI financial assistant suggested a series of investments, she listened. The chatbot sounded confident, professional, almost like a real financial advisor. So Sarah followed its recommendations. A few weeks later, most of her savings were gone. Shocked and overwhelmed, she found herself asking a question that more and more people may soon face. Can I sue the AI that caused this? It sounds like a simple question, but the answer exposes one of the biggest legal challenges of our time. For centuries, the law has followed a basic principle. When someone causes harm, someone can be held responsible. If a doctor makes a negligent mistake, patients can sue. If a company sells a dangerous product, consumers can seek compensation. The idea is simple: where there is harm, there should be accountability. But artificial intelligence changes the picture. Today, AI systems can give advice, recommend medical treatments, approve loans, generate information, and influence decisions that affect millions of lives. Yet legally, AI is not a person. It cannot own property. It cannot sign contracts. It cannot appear before a judge. And it certainly cannot pay damages. So if Sarah's savings disappear because of an AI's recommendation, there is no robot sitting in a courtroom waiting to defend itself. In most countries today, you cannot directly sue an AI. Instead, courts look behind the technology. They ask, was the developer careless? Did the company fail to warn users about the risks? Was the system tested properly before it was released? Was there enough human oversight? In other words, the law follows responsibility back to the people and organizations that created, deployed, or managed the AI. The AI may have made the recommendation, but accountability still belongs to humans. And this is where things become complicated. Modern AI systems don't always behave in predictable ways. They learn from enormous amounts of data. They adapt. They generate responses that even their creators may not fully anticipate. Imagine an AI system causing serious harm through a decision that nobody specifically programmed it to make. The victim is real, the damage is real, but identifying who is responsible becomes far more difficult. Legal experts call this an accountability gap, a situation where technology acts, people suffer the consequences, but responsibility becomes blurred. As artificial intelligence grows more powerful and more independent, this gap may become one of the defining legal challenges of the 21st century, because justice cannot simply disappear when technology becomes more advanced. Innovation matters, but accountability matters too. A society governed by the rule of law must ensure that people harmed by powerful technologies still have a path to justice. For now, the answer is relatively clear. You cannot truly sue an AI as if it were a human being. But perhaps the more important question is this: as artificial intelligence gains greater influence over our lives, who should be held responsible when its decisions cause real harm? The developer, the company, the user, or someone else entirely? Because the future of AI is not only a technological question, it is a question of responsibility, a question of accountability, and ultimately, a question of justice.